My wedding ended with someone in handcuffs. You know how people say something always goes wrong at a wedding? Yeah. Mine ended with my maid of honor being dragged out in handcuffs. It started perfect. Beachside ceremony, clear skies, my fiancé looking like a movie star. My best friend since high school, Lauren, was my maid of honor. We'd been inseparable for years, so of course she had a front row role in the biggest day of my life. But here's the thing, Lauren had never been a fan of my husband. She always made little digs, calling him Mr. Perfect in this sarcastic tone. I brushed it off as teasing. Big mistake. The ceremony goes flawlessly. We get to the reception, and about an hour in, I notice Lauren is gone. Not at her table, not on the dance floor. My cousin says he saw her slip out with my husband's phone. Weird, but I was too busy greeting guests to think much of it. Fast forward, cake cutting time. Lauren suddenly reappears, flushed and way too drunk. She clinks her glass to get everyone's attention and says, "I have something to share about the groom." You could feel the air suck out of the room. She starts scrolling through my husband's phone, which apparently she'd stolen earlier, and begins reading private texts. But here's the twist. They weren't romantic messages to someone else. They were conversations between my husband and his lawyer about suing her. Turns out, a year before we got engaged, Lauren had borrowed $15,000 from him for a business that never existed. He'd been quietly building a case because she ghosted him on paying it back. The more she read, the more frantic she got, until she shoved him hard right into the cake table. The whole 3-tier cake collapsed. Guests were screaming, phones were out, and my uncle, who's a cop, immediately stepped in to break it up. That's when Lauren slapped him. Not my uncle, the cop. Within minutes, she was in cuffs, mascara running, screaming about how the wedding was fake, and my husband was evil. My guests, eating dessert and watching like it was a live episode of Jerry Springer. She was charged with assault and theft that night. I haven't spoken to her since. And here's the craziest part. My wedding video went viral, but not for the vows or the cake or the dancing. It was Lauren being hauled out by police in her glittery maid of honor dress, yelling, "This isn't over!" while the DJ awkwardly played I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. Best wedding ever.